Good morning, my dear friends. We're back with one of these editions of It Is What It Is. And today we're going to talk about the question that was asked last weekend, which was, I'm learning Savate, I'm learning Kempo, but also want to lift weights. Okay. Savate is a boxing art. Okay. When I say boxing, I say Thai boxing, boxing says Savate, even MMA. Those are, for me, those are considered boxing arts. You're preparing yourself for the ring for that type of fight, that type of competition with yourself and against somebody else. Now, learning how to fight might be like Kempo, I'm doing capoeira, I'm doing kyoku, maybe a hard style karate, taekwondo even. And I want to do that and lift weights. Okay. First thing I'll tell you is, what's your priorities? What are your goals? Are you lifting weights for competition? Are you going to the gym for competition? If that's your goal, then both things are two separate things and should be taken differently in approach. Why do I say that? Very simple, because if we're using it for competition, gaining weight is going to put you out of your physical state of weight category. All right? I was super middleweight, 166, 168, that pound range. Okay, I was fighting guys. I'm 5'7", 5.5. I'm 5'8" on a good day. I was fighting guys that were 5'11", 6 foot. Okay, 5'9", usually taller than I was. Did well because I had a different type of ability. Okay, but when you go and you're 5'7", 5'8", and you're lifting weights and you put 20 pounds on you, 25 pounds on you, 30 pounds on you, 40 pounds at you, and you're walking around like Lou Ferrigno. But Lou Ferrigno, you don't have the size. You're 5'7", 5'6". I've seen guys that are 5'5" here in Laredo that go to the gym all the time. I mean, people look at them and say, man, this guy is the size of a barn. He can hit like a sledgehammer. No. I have wiry guys right here in my school right now when I train that weigh 125, 130 tops, 120 tops. They'll knock you on your ass. Okay, and I got guys here that weigh 250, 300, 280, 220. They don't have that. Why? Because they're out of their striking ability. That's competition. All right. Learning how to fight. How much time are you going to put into it? Most martial art classes are 3 times a week, twice a week. That's when they teach them. So if you're doing that type of training, let's say Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do your weights on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or the offset days. Okay? Never do weights before you go to class. You're already going to be tired. You're going to be bored. You're going to be cranky because you can't do this because you're already tired and you're going to be exerting yourself. Even though you hear a lot of this gibberish in gyms, like your weightlifting gyms. Oh, I'm going to do cardio. Yeah, today I'm going to do some cardio. Have you ever heard that shit? All right. And they go up there and they walk the treadmill and they get on the bike for 30 minutes. Oh, I just did cardio. I'm going to do kickboxing for my cardio. I see that all the time. I want to go train with you because I want to do cardio. Listen, Savate is an anaerobic exercise. Capoeira is an aerobic exercise. Kempo is an anaerobic exercise. Boxing is an anaerobic exercise, even though many people claim to be an aerobic exercise. Okay? Those are differences. Cardio in boxing, Savate, whatever, in the ring competition-wise, be rope, running. Okay? But once you start training for competition, things change. Am I going to train with weights? Yes, I'm going to train with weights. I'm going to train you with very, very light weights in higher repetition for you to be quick. Okay? I don't want you bench pressing 325 for 3 sets or 4 sets and doing military presses with 200. No, it's against it. I'll do dumbbells, go fast reps. That's what I'll be doing. Now, there's a difference. Strength training. Is strength training good for martial arts? Yes, it is. It'll build you. It'll have you muscle inside. It will have you tensed up. So when you strike, you're going to feel it. There's a saying in Kempo, muscle mass. When I strike, I want muscle mass behind me. I want mass behind me. That's correct. But once you know how to strike, you can build up that mass behind you to build your wrist, your forearms. Start building your forearms. So when you strike, your bones don't crack. Learn how to strike correctly. See, I see a lot of people. I bring this up. They have a false sense of what a fighter should look like. Okay. They see these big guys, man, these football player type bodies walking around. Those aren't knuckle draggers. Okay? They're tough guys. They can go head to head. They can pull. They can pick up a truck. They can move. It's a different story. Most of them couldn't strike. Most of them couldn't punch. It's the way it is. There's some that can. They're natural. But most of them can't. So you have to understand what it is. First of all, if you're going to be doing martial arts, any type, or boxing of any type, and you're going to be weightlifting, you have to set your priorities straight. What are your goals? Are your goals to look good for the girl at happy hour? Perfect. Better learn how to fight. Because if you're going to be going to bars, that's where most fights occur anyway, or the parking lots of them, or the bathrooms of them, believe me. So you have to understand that. Set your priorities straight. Okay? Hope this fits in. It's my opinion because of what I've done before, but that's the way I look at things. Train what's going to be useful towards you and get better at it. Okay? All right? Until next time, much peace.